Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, know the voice of the guy. It's me, really raw, villain raw, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. All right, so not a good day on a Monday. Not what I wanted going into the tournament, but you know what? It is what it is. We took our shot. We just missed this day. And you know what? Fading the Suns is always a good pastime of mine this season. And so if it doesn't work out this time, we're up units because I do it all the time. So I'll be fading them again the next time around. But Blazers get the W and the cover very easily against the lowly Washington Wizards, especially coming off of a win. That was never in doubt. Blazers -5 comes through. Scotty Barnes over 10.5 RA doesn't come through because the Raptors only score 89 points, are very, very inefficient from the field, very, very unserious as a basketball team playing against the Phoenix Suns defense and having that kind of offensive performance. I think we would have gotten a little bit better if we got some better offense there. Raptors really did not. They weren't serious about playing basketball after that first quarter. So that misses. And then Josh Hart took everything that he and Tibbs talked about personally, and he goes and drops a triple double. So Josh Hart gets over that line, and that kind of so 1 and 2 for start for the NBA this week. Not really good, but we'll bounce back. I'm really not concerned about that. Those are a couple L's where the 2 player props. I'm like, all right, but I read the game right with the Blazers, and the Raptors were just completely unserious today. So I'm perfectly fine there. Let's rebound. Let's rebound with a good day. I have 3 plays to give out here on a Tuesday in Fast Break Bets. But first, we gotta handle a bit of housekeeping here. So, if you please, we have a jersey to give away. Yes, we have a Sean Kemp jersey to give away as soon as I can. Uh, well, I don't know why that's not working. There we go. It always makes me upload the graphic like a million times before it actually works, and it's very, very frustrating. Nonetheless, I have the graphic ready. I have the winner. I have the next contest. So, if we can, you already do what I need you to do. Drum roll, please. Shouts out to my people that actually play into the bit and are actually drum rolling, knowing I can't hear you. You are real ones. You are. That's right there. We here. I'm here with you. All right. Thanks for the drum roll. We have the winner of the Sean Kemp jersey, and that is Frederick Lundy. Frederick Lundy. You have won the Sean Kemp jersey. Make sure you send an email over to mailbag@fantasypros.com with proof of subscription to Betting Pros YouTube channel and your mailing address, and we'll send you out that jersey. So please make sure you go do that. And for all my people, let me get back on the camera. Whoa, that's no. Let me get my give me my box back though. Give me my box back. There we go. Got my box back. Just a man in a box here. Um, to my people who did not win, no, I feel your pain. I've told you. I waited 23, 24 plus years of my life, maybe even 25, somewhere around that range, before I won a raffle of any kind, any type of. It took that long. So if you didn't win that jersey, I feel your pain. Just keep trying. One day it's going to come through. One day it will. Now, granted, I haven't won another raffle since then. That was the only one I got. So if you wanted me to make you feel better by that, by saying I've gone on a heater of winning raffle, I haven't won a single one since. I only got that one. But you will get your one. One day you will get your raffle win. And it could be this next one because we're giving away a Dominique Wilkins signed jersey. What? Absolutely. Okay, this is the Hawks. We can do the pro Hawks propaganda here. Dominique Wilkins signed jersey here. courtesy of our friends over there at pristineauction.com. All you have to do is subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel right now. Comment on any Fast Break Bets video. Just do this one right here to make yourself easy. And we will be giving out a winner on the April 1st podcast. So you got a couple of weeks to do that. Dominique Wilkins signed jersey up for grabs. I'm telling you, this is your chance. If you've never won a raffle before, this could be you. It very well could be you. And I wouldn't tell y'all that just to try to get y'all to do a raffle. No, I would not do that because I take raffles very, very seriously. Like I said, that one raffle win, I will never forget it ever. And if I ever get another one, I probably won't forget that one either. But I promise you, I will never forget that raffle win. I want you to get a raffle win too if you've never gotten one because it's a crazy feeling. All right, 3 plays for you. How do we start here? Let's give out the. Let's go ahead and just go to the NBA. So we've got one of my other favorite pastimes. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Cavs are laying 3.5, moving up to 4.5 in some shops. 232.5 is the total here. Very, very easy. Very, very simple for me. I am going to force the Los Angeles Clippers to prove to me that they are going to be competitive against the Cavs in this game. You have the Cavs who are coming off of a loss, that crazy win streak that they had yet again. This time they're coming off of that loss to the Orlando Magic, where Orlando went into Cleveland, was able to get the dub. Now they're going on the road to play a Clippers team that I just don't think really matches up with them. We'll see if Evan Mobley is going to play in this game. He's questionable to play in this one. But while the Clippers have been better defensively, they struggle to score the basketball. And the Cavs, if they're going to do anything, they are going to score the basketball with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland in that backcourt. But the bigs also really, really do add, and they're so deep. Like you have Ty Jerome that's been coming off the bench and giving them good games. You have what's my boy name, Sam Merrill, that has been coming off of the bench and giving them good games and good minutes off of the bench. You got Isaac Okoro, Dean Wade, who have also everybody. This is like a gelling machine. When Mobley is in the game, and you could say that's partially the reason that they lost that game is because they didn't have Mobley, their third scoring option that's been really, really good for them this year, who, I gave out preseason for most improved player, and he's playing like it, a most improved player. 18-9 this season. Evan Mobley's been really, really good. He could be back in this lineup. That's going to make me love this play even more. But I just want to fade the Clippers here. I don't think the Clippers are good. The Clippers have played par to subpar competition for the better part of a month here. And the last time they played a good team that was actually playing well at the time, it was the Lakers, and they lost both of those games. So I want to fade the Clippers here, fade them playing lesser competition. You look at the teams the Clippers have played recently, and they went up against, going down the list, the Hornets, the Hawks, the Heat, the Pelicans, the Kings, the Knicks without Jalen Brunson, the Pistons. Okay, that's a pretty decent win. The Pistons are playing okay ball, and well, they're playing pretty solid ball. Let me not doubt the Pistons. They lose outright to the Suns. They play, and then they played the Lakers back to back. Like they haven't played good competition really since that Lakers game. The Kings, okay. The Pistons are pretty solid. The Knicks didn't have Jalen Brunson. They lost to the Pelicans and lost the game outright to the Pelicans. Like, I am fading this Clippers team, and I'm going to let them continue to beat bad competition, but I'm going to fade them against good competition. They're playing a really, really good team here in the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you can still get Cleveland at 3.5 in some shops. It looks like the line is on the move to 4.5. It's already moving up to 4, and yep, it's already moving up to 4. So we're already getting line movement there. Is going 4.5 here. So I like Cleveland still. I think that they're going to cover the number. I think they're going to dominate in a really good bounce back spot here after a loss playing the Los Angeles Clippers. Even on the road, Clippers 3-game win streak comes to an end here. Cleveland gets it done. All right. Play number 2 in the NBA. Going over to the prop bet cheat sheet, we're going to go to Dyson Daniels and take Dyson Daniels to go under 15.5 points here. Prop bet cheat sheet has him projected for 11.4, 75% cover probability, and a 5-star bet rating here. He's been very, very good to this number, going under in 9 of his last 15 games. He's gone under in 4 of his last 5 games against the Charlotte Hornets here, including having 10 points in that game against them just last week. So I'm expecting him to go do the same thing. Dyson Daniels really, really not factored into the offensive game plan, rather than him just being in the right place at the right time sometimes. But it's more of, hey, Dyson Daniels is setting them up with the steals on the other end, playing defense, getting that offense going, starting the break, and then somebody else is finishing it with Trae Young in the lineup. So even when they start moving in transition and getting up and down the court, Dyson Daniels is typically the last person back that I've noticed more often than not. And it's because he was making the defensive play or the defensive effort that kind of started that break. So I don't think that we're going to see too many opportunities in transition where he's going to be able to cherry pick a few points here. They don't look for him in the half court offense at all, if ever. I think this is another spot where we just continue to fade Dyson Daniels on the points under. It's been really, really good to this season. You look at what he's done. He's gone under this at 43%. I'm sorry. He's only been over in 43%. So he's gone under in 57% of his games this season. I like Dyson Daniels to go under 15.5 points here. All right. Play number 3. We're going to the college basketball because the tournament is starting here. Make sure you are entered into our tournament pick'em contest. Make sure you do that. BettingPros.com/contest. You'll be able to enter ATS picks. You have a chance to win all those cool prizes. Really good stuff here. Looking forward to see who comes out on top of that. Play number 1 that I'm going with, I am doing the opposite of what I always do, because typically I get really, really emotional after Selection Sunday because there's always a team that is robbed. And I always, if when a team is robbed, I'm always looking at the team that didn't deserve to get in. Last year, I felt like VCU, even though they lost in the A10 tournament, still should have gotten in. So I was very, very, I can't even remember what team it was. I was very, very annoyed that VCU didn't get in. And so I immediately faded the team who was on the bubble that probably I thought wasn't going to get in. I think it was NC State, actually. Yeah, I think it was NC State. And I was like, yeah, NC State doesn't deserve to get in. And I proceeded to fade them. It didn't work. NC State actually made it to the Final Four. I feel like this happens every single year. I get really, really emotional about some team that didn't get in. And then I look at the team that just squeaked in by the hair on their chinny chin chin, and I fade them, and it doesn't work, and I lose money. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm not fading North Carolina. I think North Carolina is going to be able to get a win here and handle business against San Diego State. They are laying 4.5 over there. So San Diego State's issue this season is not defense. They are actually really, really solid on the defensive side of ball. The issue for San Diego State is that, oh man, if I could tell you, they struggle scoring the basketball. That is a legit issue for them. They are one of the best defenses in league. If you've watched San Diego State play hoops for the better part of, man, I mean, I feel like I was in college. And so the better part of 10 years, San Diego State's been a really, really good basketball program. They've been really, really solid defensively. They've, for the most part, a lot of seasons outside the season that they made the Final Four, they struggled on the offensive side of ball. It's really, really bad this year. There are times where I am very confused what they're doing. They don't shoot the ball from 3 well. They are horrible from the free throw line. 66.7% from the free throw line is San Diego State. North Carolina is decent, 73.7%, but that looks a lot better when San Diego State is shooting 66% from the line. So they're not doing well there. They're not offensive rebounding well, so they're getting very limited possessions, and it's going straight back over to the other team. And they're not even defensive rebounding. They're not a good rebounding team at all. And I think that's the place where North Carolina can really have an edge if they dominate the glass and give themselves extra possessions to get that offense going. North Carolina's going to find a way to put the ball in the basket. North Carolina's a really good offense. I understand San Diego State's a really good defense, but I think they're still going to find ways to put the ball in the basket here. Hopefully, RJ Davis has one of those games that he looks really, really good, slashing, gets in the rim. I am fading San Diego State. I am fading what I would normally do any other tournament year, which is fade North Carolina here because I wholeheartedly believe North Carolina didn't deserve to get in the tournament. However, they're here now, and in recent history, every time I faded those teams, it's gone wrong for me. So we're doing a little bit of inverse here. Give me North Carolina laying 4.5. That's play number 3. Those are the 3 plays for Tuesday. I'm going with North Carolina laying 4.5. Cavs laying 3.5 against the lowly Clippers, and Dyson Daniels to go under 15.5 points. 3-0 sweep. I am calling it right now. We are handling business on a Tuesday. All right, I'm at realreal__. Make sure you give me a follow on X at BettingPros on X and TikTok at BettingPros NFL on Instagram and YouTube.com/BettingPros, where, again, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and you have a chance to win that Dominique Wilkins signed jersey at the end of the month. So make sure you do that. With that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just going to end it like this. We are out of here.